Hi guys. I don't usually do this right after church, but I had to share this. Um, okay, today Pastor Stephen was talking about how your how your song should outlast your storm, and um, how when you fight storms, you have to uh, change the level in which you're fighting. Uh, which I took to mean just change the way you're fighting. If you're fighting, um, if you're trying to fight in your flesh, or you're fighting sitting down, fight in the spirit, standing up. And as a backdrop, he was using a song that they wrote, um, called "So Good to Me." And it goes, "You have been so good to me. God, I can't believe how you love me. What a friend you have been. So good to me. God, I can't believe how you love me. What a friend you have been." It goes like that, and they were singing it on a loop because he said, and I agree, that if you when you go home and you don't have a worship team, God will give you a song. And he was using that as an example. But I thought to add to that, not to change it, but to add to it. I find, to just being a creative person and a songwriter as I am, through every season of my life, God has given me a song. And I talked about this before. Um, but you should have seen me in my seat in my computer room when he said, uh, um, when he talked about the song, that's the song that they were singing. But the song in my head, because I'm such an old schooler, the old schoolers used to sing this. Some through the water, some through the flood, some through the fire, but all through the blood. Some through great sorrow, but God gives a song in the night season and all the day long. Some through the water, some through the flood, some through the fire, but all through the blood. Some through great sorrow, but God gives a song in the night season and all the day long. And when I say song, it doesn't really have to be a song. It can be a song if you're bent that way, but it can be a word, it can be a phrase, it can be something God gives you. God will not leave you without something, whatever season you're going through. God will not uh, God will not leave you without something. His word, in some way, He loves you too much to do that. So whether it's You have been so good to me, or whether it's some through the waters, whatever it is that he gives you, hold on to it with everything you have, because that in that season is the thing that's going to get you through. Um, I always responded to music. I always kind of music has always been my thing ever since I was a little girl. I won't go through my life in music, but um, I did do that once here. So I went through songs that I sang as a little girl and, whatever. And in every season, God gave me something to hold on to. God will not leave you barren. God will not leave you without something to hold on to. So in this season, whether good or challenging, or what you want, what you don't want, look for that something that God is trying to teach you, God is trying to speak to you, God is trying to sing to you. Look for that song and sing it. And when I say song, I don't mean song, I mean look for that word and hang on to it and fight with it, because he's giving you that word, that phrase, that song, that thing, that video for the battle. He's giving you what you need for that battle, because he knows the person you are and he knows what you respond to. So he's giving you what you need for that battle. He's giving you that person's sermons for the battle. He's giving you that song for that battle. He's giving you what that singer is going through for that battle. I don't know how many times that God has given me a word through my pastor for the battle that I've been going through, because one thing about Elevation Church, if you subscribe to Elevation Church, the Stephen Furtick channel, Elevation Worship, whatever, your feed will be buzzing all day. And I don't know how many times where I just read the title. I sometimes don't even have to watch the sermon, but I read the title, and that's the word to help me with whatever I'm struggling with. So God will give you the right thing for you, the right pastor for you, the right word for you. Doesn't have to be a song. You'd be like, I can't sing or write like Pastor Stephen or Rachel, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Find your thing. Find your thing that God is giving you to hold on to in the storm, because he will never leave you barren. He will never leave you nor forsake you or leave you without his word. He will never leave you without his word. It may seem like it, but he will not do that. He loves you too much to do that. And going back to briefly about the mountain, the thing about the mountain is when you climb by yourself, you have just you. and the Lord was speaking to me saying that you are important, not just the thing that you're dealing with. You are important. That's why, going back to your song, that's why he'll give you a song, because he loves you so much. He sees you, and he sees not only the potential, but he sees what you will be. He sees who you are, and that's why he won't let you die in the wilderness. All this stuff that we say, like he'll give you your song, or he'll give you a word or whatever, or uh, don't give up, don't uh, uh, take Jesus to the mountain and the valley, all the stuff that every preacher say, every God-fearing man or woman says in church or whatever, all the stuff that you hear is just to say that you are so valuable to God. You are so valuable to the people around you. You bring value. So that's why you can't die. That's why you can't let the devil lay down and play with you. He's a little pipsqueak. He's nothing. God is everything, and in because God is in you, He's created you to be everything in His kingdom. He's created you to be a giant in His kingdom, whether that is being the best mom, or being the person that loves Him, or being out there in the public eye, or whatever. Whatever space He's created you, He's created you to add value to that space. And you add value to the world. So that's why we always say, don't quit, don't give up. Because we know that God doesn't create anything that's worth nothing. So all those lies that are telling you, oh, you're worth nothing, you've screwed up. No, you haven't screwed up. You've just made room for God to show up and show up. And I don't know what God's going to do in my life, but I can sense it's going to be huge, and it's going to be huge for you too. All you have to do is hold on to that word, hold on to that song, and don't be afraid to sing it. There was a song a long time ago, but I heard it on Sesame Street. It said, "Sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong, sing of good things not bad, sing of happy not sad, sing a song, make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. And I love that last line that says, don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Because a lot of people don't sing metaphorically or theoretically because they're worried about what other people will say. They don't they don't step out and do what they're supposed to do because they worry too much about, oh, what is this person gonna say if I start doing this or whatever. I can't do that because I can't do it well as another person. But God's never not called you to be another person. He's called you to be the best you that you can be. Don't be afraid to be the best you that you can be. And He's called you to sing your song. He's called you to hold on to that word and don't let it go, because that word that He's giving you, that song that He's giving you, that verse that He's giving you is life or death to some of you. He said, I am come that you may have life and have it more abundantly or to the full, uh, till it overflows. And He says, I set before you life and death. He said, choose life. That song, that word, that scripture verse, that that sermon from that pastor, whatever it is for you, it's life or death. Hold on to it, because in that is Jesus. In that is life. Not the song, not the person, but the spirit behind it is life. Don't let it go for anything. Don't let it go for anything. I know it's tough. I know it's rough. I know it's just so unbelievable. But don't let it go for anything, because He needs you. He needs you. And a lot of people say, oh, you can't tell people that He needs them because they might get a big head or whatever. That's a whole other issue. But a lot of people think He doesn't need me. He has this person. He has that person. But yes, He has them, but they can't offer what you can. They can't offer what you can. And I'm not talking um being vain or being uh or false humility. I'm talking about um I'm talking about understanding understanding that you are not nothing. You add value. You add value not by yourself, but what He's put into you is valuable. And he needs you to carry that certain thing. And you are significant to the kingdom. You are a pearl of great price, and He wants you to know that. He wants you to know that you are a mom of great price, that you are a dad of great price, you are a student of great price, and most of all, you are a person of great price. And your worth is far above rubies, your worth is far above money. Your worth to God is not in what you can give, or how much money you can give. It's in who you are. It's in who you are. I talked about the rat race this morning, the um the race and trying to achieve this and trying to achieve that to to be significant. But what people don't understand is what they want to be is who they really are. They want to be significant, they already are. They want to be known, they already are, because they're known and loved by God. And if you get that in your head, there is nothing that can stop you. Life could go up and down and all around, but if you if you get the fact that I am significant just because I am, it'll change your life. And one thing that I've learned about God is he's not good because he does things for me, whatever. That's icing. That's plus. He's good because he is. I love him because he's God, not because he's done all this good stuff for me, waking me up this morning, setting me on my way, and all that stuff. That's all icing on the cake. I love him because he is. And that is the thing that I've learned about him loving us. He loves me not just because I'm a preacher, not just because I'm nice to people, not because I do anything, but he loves me just because I am. Just because I'm Rachel. Just because I'm me. And he loves me. Now, everything I do on top of that is an outflow of that, is gravy on the cake. But I'm not doing that for him to love me. I'm doing that from the vantage of I know he loves me, so I'm doing this. I know I'm significant, so I'm doing this, but I'm not doing this because I want to be significant. I'm doing this because I know I am significant. And I think if people can get that, it'll change their whole lives. So, guys, thank you for joining me again today. Take care. And let me just say, your family just wants you for you. Your children just want dad because they're your dad. They think they want all that stuff, but all they want basically is you. Your real friends want you just because you're you. And if they want you for what you can give them, they're not real friends. Make sure that people around you celebrate you not because of who you are or what you can give them, but because of the fact that you are. But because of the fact you're Rachel or you're whoever, put your name on, that's why I love you. Because of the fact that you're this person, that's why I love you. And that'll change your whole life. It'll change your whole friend circle. It is awesome when you realize that your significance come comes from the fact that you exist, not because of anything you do, not because of anything you can give, anything like that. It's icing on the top of the cake. But your significance comes from the fact that you exist, that you, Rachel Elizabeth Esdale, exists, that you say your whole name exists. That's the significance of you. The fact that you exist, the fact that um, out of the whole billions of sperm cells and egg cells and all that stuff, God saw it fit to make that sperm and that egg come together at that time in history to give you your eye color, your hair color, your makeup, your personality. That that's your significance. And when you come into the world with that and realize that everything you do, everything you put forth in the world is an outflow of the fact that you exist, it'll change your life because you're not working to feel significant because you know you already are, but you are working to give to the world. You are working to put out to the world goodness, love, God's grace, His forgiveness, His kindness, His gentleness. Yes, it'll change your life. Okay, guys, see you later. Bye.